think, that, we've lost touch.
Why? What's wrong?
We need to talk.
Talk about what?
It's over.
You're really serious, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
What about the past? Our past?
We never really shared one.
You're inhuman.
Sorry, I just, you're not terribly important to me.
Have you actually played Fortnite, Sam?
Oh yeah, we played E3.
We did play E3,
Yeah,
actually, but you played the PvE version.
I played the... Well, we both did, yeah.
We did, yeah, that's right.
yeah.
But you didn't play
I haven't played the Battle Royale. Battle Royale.
Okay, Battle Royale mode is absolutely crushing it right now. It has 40 million players around the world. More players than PUBG, by the way.
What?
Yeah, but the big advantage of this is that it's on consoles already, whereas PUBG's only just arrived on Xbox, in a really great state, by the way. And also the fact that PUBG is free, Fortnite is free, whereas PUBG actually need to pay for. So that's a big difference for like kids, for example, who, you know, don't have a credit card, and that's it. Fortnite is completely killing it right now, like going completely gangbusters. They're talking about becoming the largest game in the Western world right now, which they're kind of on track to be honest. And some of that success is coming at a price for the other game that Epic Games is managing at the moment, a MOBA called Paragon. Have you actually heard or seen anything about Paragon?
I actually don't know Paragon.
Okay,
to be honest.
that in itself is telling. Okay, the fact that
Because I'm a
Sam
hardcore
is a
gamer.
hardcore gamer, does not know what Paragon. And I actually think you might kind of like Paragon because you like Overwatch.
I hate Overwatch. Ugh.
And you also
Loot
like
boxes, seasonal events.
That's right. and you also like League of Legends.
I do, yeah, of course.
And
I don't like Smite.
well, this is actually then. It's funny you say that because this is a third person mode.
No.
Okay, right.
I don't know. I never latched on. Like, you played it for a bit. Like, did you latch on to Smite?
No, it felt a bit floaty. It felt a bit sort of, I don't know. I didn't love it.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. For me, the mechanics didn't gel with me.
Yeah, but Paragon, I played 1 or 2 rounds of it only. Very, very small amount of it. I know it exists. I know some people that play a lot of it. It's a MOBA. It's always had a strong reputation in the sense that it looks gorgeous. Like the footage that you'd be seeing on screen right now is just stunning how they've done it. It's unquestionably the best looking MOBA on the market.
Okay.
The characters felt really good to use, really interesting kits. It was just a really cool concept that they put out there.
Loot gathering system, or
I mean, they have like a loot system support.
Yeah, like that you
throughout
get
each
stronger
round.
and stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Okay.
Normal MOBA progression.
normal MOBA, like Here is the Storm. Oh yeah.
Anyway, so you know, it's been a tough run for Paragon though. They've never really managed to find a rhythm and find a way to be successful. You know, it's been very niche. It's been very periphery. All these other games have blown up over the last few years. Paragon has struggled for what 3-4 years now.
Well, I would have to ask the question: what was the release date compared to the cycle of MOBAs? Is it late?
It was very late after the MOBA crested.
Yeah. It's like World of Warcraft came out. Of course, it wasn't the first MMORPG, but everything else after, like, it kind of, they were always in the shadow. So regardless of how good they might have been, they're always in the shadow. And this is probably just exactly what Paragon's problem is.
I mean, there's lots of issues with Paragon, but yeah, I think you're absolutely right about that one component. The thing is, though, Fortnite is doing so well and it's just blowing up so much that it's actually hurting Paragon at this point. Because they're made by the same company, Epic Games, and they've had to pull a lot of the development staff from Paragon onto the Fortnite team to keep the ship running because it's just going so gangbusters.
Well, I would have to say, if you're going so gangbusters, I know it's a free-to-play game, but of course you are monetizing your game.
Yeah.
If I would see it as an opportunity now to create brand awareness of Paragon. If you believe in the game and you also believe in its potential future success, then maybe grow your team a bit if you're going gangbusters.
But like, you can't just hire in immediately. I think everyone kind of thinks in the gaming world you can just like, oh, just hire 50 more people. It's not like that.
I'm sure it's not like that, but like I feel like you could at least, you know, if there is a strong following, if they're really thinking of just shutting a game down because another game is going gangbusters, it kind of feels like, well, I mean, are you not putting yourself at risk of not diversifying your IP then, and just like putting all your eggs in one basket?
But if that basket is so fucking huge, then maybe, you know, it worked for Riot. You know, it's not like they're diversified very much.
That's true. But look, I have to say, when we were at 83, it was this tiny little room that we played it in. No one really had heard about it. It was nothing Fortnite. It was like, you know, when we played it, I thought, oh, this is kind of like, yeah, cool. I personally didn't think it was like a game that I would play. It was only until the Battle Royale I was like, oh, okay, now I do want to... I haven't picked up yet because I play PUBG, but it's a game now that I certainly would pick up. But when we played it, I didn't think there was a future there. Like a huge future.
No, I didn't think so either because of the fact there was no Battle Royale, but then all this happened and it went nuts. But... Look, the thing today that came out though from the developer was a very frank admission that the future of Paragon is in jeopardy. And I'll read out the quote here because I think it's really interesting. They said, "Here inside Epic, we're talking about the future of Paragon in pretty much the same terms as you're talking about it. The core challenge is that of new players who try Paragon, only a small number continue to play regularly after a month. Though Paragon has evolved, no iteration has yet achieved that magical combination of ingredients that make for a sustainable game. As an aside, the problem isn't marketing and how to make money with Paragon. We have good ideas that will solve those problems if we can find a way to make Paragon grow." Now, you know, that's a really frank admission from a developer.
I agree. It's like, it's really just letting the armor go. And
it's hard on sleeve sort of stuff.
You know, it's like, dude, like, people aren't playing the game, you know, and we can't get people to stick around after a month. Like, you know, there's plenty of developers out there or publishers like, our game is fantastic and it's so great, and like, you know, it's not because it's not popular, we have to do it for other reasons. But they're ultimately saying...
Cliffy B right now is still saying, Lawbreakers is huge, man. It's fucking killing it right now. It's the most popular game out in the market, you know?
In his in the mental institution, he's just like,
Lawbreakers is popular.
Lawbreakers.
It's still popular.
And he says a photo of Overwatch, "Get it away from me!"
If you should die before you wake.
Can't sleep.
Overwatch?
It'll eat me.
Yeah, but I just feel like you're right. I just feel like it's real. It feels like a real statement.
It does, and I appreciate it. I mean, I feel bad for the people who love Paragon and think, well, maybe my game won't be here tomorrow. And that's not something that most of us face. Most of us, it's a case of, if you love a game, it's probably going to be there available for you to play for, like, maybe forever, or certainly for a long ass time. The idea that something you love can just get taken away from you because they shut the servers down doesn't happen that often, and that's what sort of they're talking about here. But at the same time, I really do respect their openness. They could really be towing that line of like, everything's fine, nothing to see here, but they're just saying, guys, it's just not working, you know. And I really think that it'd be great if more developers can show this sort of sincerity and sort of vulnerability in their communication, because
and just transparency.
We want that.
Just transparency. Like, the moment you're transparent with any audience, gaming or any artist, like any audience at all, they're gonna resonate with you more. Like, they're gonna go, okay, cool, I get this guy. Like, you know, it's just like if EA came out and was actually they don't have a soul, they don't have a heart to be transparent.
You just like, look at it as nothing.
Oh god,
it's like, guys, we just want to make a lot of money.
Yeah,
you know, like that's really number one. We still haven't found out a way to sustainably make all the money.
All the money.
You know? So
they're like, a sense of pride and accomplishment.
So that's Paragon. Look, it's out now. It's a free-to-play MOBA game. It's third person. You can download it. You know, just check it out, I guess, and see if you like it. As I said, I've heard that it's a good game, but it's clearly a niche game. You know, it's the kind of game that appeals to a certain type of player, but if you're not that person, then it's not going to be for you. I really hope that they find a way to make this game successful for the fans, but also for the studio. They put a lot of work into this game. You play it and you see it and you can tell it's not a half-assed effort. It's a real thing, and it would be great to see it thrive. But, you know,
and look, if you want to try it, you probably should try it today, because chances are you're going to wake up tomorrow and go, I want to play some Paragon. I said Polygon. Well,
no one wants to play some Polygon.
No one wants to play any Polygon. And then you're going to be like, oh shit, it's gone. And that's it. So jump on now, because it's probably got like 30 minutes left in itself.
That's true.
If you should die before you wake.